What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. Hey, what's about to follow is a one-to-one session I did with a brother in the U.S. Brother literally like in Islam, or brother in Islam, a Muslim brother, having some problems in his relationship. It's all audio because it was done over WhatsApp. I'm going to start offering this service to you guys. You're going to have to book time with me. It's not going to be free. But right now, I'm still doing this for free. But I'm very good at this. I got a 100% hit rate on getting, people back together, men and women. In one case, the guy walked away from the relationship, but he did it on his terms. The other times I got the women to come back to the house. Some guys dropped off after that. I guess, like they just want to get the woman back, and they're not really looking at like what it takes to keep her there. They'll be back. But anyway, just a little thing. I'm spending a lot of time on this, and that's why I have to start charging for the time. It's really eating into my ability to make videos. I almost got no life, guys. It's like I go to work, I do overtime daily because I'm like in an upper management position, and then I come home and I'm like dealing with people's stuff. I'm trying to catch up on my reading and my studying because I got to stay relevant and knowledgeable, and it's just so if this works out as a business model, guys, I'm not trying to squeeze you guys, but the reality is like I'm trying to do stuff in life, man. I really am. That's why I'm doing overtime. I'm trying to get my businesses off the ground here, and I can do less overtime at my day job if you guys are paying me for my time that I'm giving away for free. So anyway, let me know what you think. This is a general idea of what you're going to get on a one-to-one. I go specific and in details with guys, and this is like the tail end of one-to-one I was doing with this brother in the U.S. To top it off, the last video I posted on frame and controlling the frame and setting boundaries, that was actually inspired by this one-to-one. So check it out. Let me know what you think, guys. Now, I don't know if you watched this video or not, but in this video, this is this lady talking about a relationship. And one thing that's also underestimated, and I'll probably have to do a couple of Twitter posts on this, an actual video of myself, myself also, is controlling the frame through setting boundaries. Now, there has to be boundaries set within a relationship that she cannot go over. And of course, the moment you set a boundary, and I talked about this in a recent video, the moment you set a boundary, she's going to test it. Because she's going to want to see if you're congruent and if you're full of crap or not. Like, oh, this dude's, what do you think of setting boundaries? And then she's going to go press and play and, try and mess around and see if you're serious. And there has to be consequences. So you have to be able to, in your mind, you can't tell her what the consequences are, of course, but you got to be able and ready to exact them. You got to find out what's dear to her and hit her with that really hard. Whether it be affection or, something or another, you got to be ready to take action on it. Currently, your woman has no boundaries. Have you ever set the boundary that, look, woman, you don't threaten me. What are you talking about? Who are you threatening? Look, you either take your stuff and you get out today, or you stop talking madness. But there's not going to be this insurrection in my house all the time. You're not going to come. You're not threatening me. You don't scare me. You either pack your stuff or you shut up. You pick one. We're going to decide today. And if you open your mouth about this again, I might give you a little playroom. But I'm telling you, if you keep this up, I'm going to put you to the test and you're going to be out the door. You don't want to be in this marriage? You take a hike and get lost, but don't hang around like some jaded cop waiting on retirement. You pick what you want to do and you shut up. You stick with it. Either you don't want to be here or you get out. You pick one, or you don't want to be here and get out, or you stay. But you got to set boundaries with her. And she's got to understand that they're real and that you're not playing. As long as she has no limit, she's going to keep pushing. And let there be no question if that works, because there's no guarantee that you setting that boundary is going to work. She might just keep pushing, like, this guy's full of shit. He's not going to do anything. We've been together this long. He's not going to kick me out, blah, blah, blah. It could be she's going to keep on pushing. Or she's going to take you serious, and then she'll stop pushing. But then she's going to, of course, be like, this guy, first he was a boss, then he was a sucker, and all she's remembering is the sucker days. Women don't remember anything else but the bad stuff. I don't know what their issue is, but women seem to love like misery for some reason. She's gonna come at you with a different angle, for sure, until you reset and reestablish a solid frame. And you gotta rinse and repeat on this setting boundaries, because for sure, if she takes you seriously on like, saying, hey, look, put up or shut up. Either, you back up your talk and get out, or you shut up you know, and you smile and be happy. And if she actually smiles and be happy on that particular affairs and shuts up, 100%, she's still going to be eaten up inside, and she's still going to come at you with something else. She's just going to pick something else. You don't take out the trash anymore, nigga. Blah, blah, blah. You know, they're going to come with something, bro, because that's just how they are. And then you're going to have to, again, boundaries, rinse and repeat. You're going to have to do this over and over and over and over until you corner her, you know, until it's just like, look, we keep doing this. We keep having this like back and forth. You keep coming. I tell you we ain't gonna do this. We stop doing this. You come with this. What is your problem? You got a problem? Sit down and tell me what your problem is. Because your problem was with me because you keep coming with something else until you eventually corner on it. And of course, then she's gonna like play her cat and mouse, pull tears. You're just being because that's their weapons. But boundaries, bro. You guys set boundaries with her, man. You know, if she sticks to the boundaries, she wants to be in a relationship. But if you set her like an ultimatum on boundaries, and I generally say don't set ultimatums with women, because generally women are stupid, and I don't mean this in an insulting way, but women are just make dumb decisions, and she's gonna decide on the resistance, because she thinks she's some sort of Star Wars, the rebels against the Empire type BS, and she's gonna pick the most resistant stance just because she's a knucklehead. That's just how women are when they get in that mode. But if she decides, that she's going to stay after you set these boundaries for her, then she wants to be in a relationship and there's something to work with. But because of, you fell out of your frame and then you're coming back into it, now your congruence isn't congruent at all. And of course she's going to crap. She's going to, well, excuse the crudeness, but she's going to shit test the crap out of you, bro. She's going to congruence test you like crazy to check for congruence before she can like really relax and feel at ease again. And that might not ever come back. That's the point you're gonna have to decide. Like you said yourself, you're looking for what's the boundary. How do I decide that enough is enough? And I think the beginning measure on that is setting boundaries with her and seeing how she reacts to the boundaries.
Oh, first of all, Abuamerican, what are you doing, Akhi? You need to be pumping this stuff, Ak. You know what I'm saying? You need to be pumping this stuff. This is like, what are you doing, Akhi? You need to assert whatever you need to do. You need to make this known that you be dropping gems like this. Okay, may Allah bless you. May Allah bless you and put barakah in it, Akhi. This is good stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? This is good. People, if people can't get a hold of you, they can't have access to these gems. This is great, Akhi. One of the greatest things you said was part of controlling the frame is setting boundaries. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. That, I've never even heard that. Granted, there's boundaries, but you're talking about keeping like a tight border on your, on your property. And every time she encroaches on a border, you got to hit her with it. This is good stuff. Abuamerican, listen, man, you have to pump this. This is good stuff. You're right about, they don't care if you were a beta, alpha in the beginning, then a beta in the middle. They don't remember the alpha part. They remember the beta. You're damn right. You're right. And the funny thing is before I became red pill aware, I got so fed up with that thing. Her being like, oh, I'm going to leave, blah, blah, blah. I told her, I said, you know what? I took $2,000 because she's originally from the UK. I took $2,500. I put it in an account. I said, buy the tickets now. I want you gone. She's on the phone for 2.5 hours. Oh, I can't book a plane ticket. Give me the phone. I'm booking it. And then everything changed, right? Everything changed real quick when that happened. Oh, no, why you don't love me? And blah, 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 blah. But you're damn right. Okay, so but then here's the thing. To be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real. The only time I've been a pushover in my life is with her these past 3 years, So if I tell her, all right, let's sit down. You want to go? Go. I want you gone today. If she says yes, what's my recourse?
Oh yeah, her backing down on the ticket part. That's taking 2 hours to trying to book a ticket with actual cash in her hands. That says it all. So that means you have something to work with there. But yeah, you got a lot of work. Yeah. It sounds like you got a lot of work. Actually, it probably isn't that much, but from what it sounds like, if the situation's gone on for 3 years, you got to imagine you didn't get to where you're at overnight. It's not going to come back to where it was overnight. But it sounds like you got something to work with there. Why don't you come on the show, man? Why don't me and you just go live online, man? Let's go live on YouTube, and you ain't got to go into personal details, who you are. You ain't got to show your face or nothing like that unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? We just talk about the situation in general. We just, we do a live on this. So anyway, that's that's as much as the situation that I can share without going into further, personal details. But the one-to-ones are, of course, actionable advice that, I give people. We get your situation, get, a brief rundown, and then I'm driving here. And then we actually work with you to, step by step, things that you can do to try and get an improvement in the situation. And this, of course, takes time because it's a matter of experimenting. Every man is different with his character and what's going to work for him, and every woman's different and her character and what's going to work with her. But there is some basic overlap in human behavior in general. So, a game works, and there's a reason why it works. It's systemized, and it's a system, so we just got to find what works for you. This kind of goes into what I was saying in one of my videos and one of my tweets, that don't try and remake yourself into somebody you're not. Let's make you the best you can be, and we'll upplay your best parts. If you're serious, don't try and be a comedian. And if you're a comedian, don't try and be serious. If you're nerdy, be an intellectual, and then use that to reestablish frame within your household and with your family. But anyway, that's like sort of a rant. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. It's your man Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can catch me on Steemit, all at Abuamerican. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I am out, homies.